Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Ayanis. If you're new here, you're gonna love it here. And if you're coming back for another video, I love you. Welcome to the A-Team. This is how to get a flawless base. This is gonna be beginner friendly. I'm going to show you exactly how I get my face from this to this, and step by step, just show you how to get a flawless base. I definitely think if you're into makeup, you'll love this video. If you're new to learning how to do your makeup, this is gonna help you and just teach you how to get that flawless base. I have acne and I have hyperpigmentation, so I'm able to cover it up and still get a very flawless finish. So if I can achieve that, I'm hoping that I can help you guys achieve that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you want to see next in the comments. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. This is a before of what my skin looks like. And this is just on a fresh face. I already did my eyebrows. As you guys can see, I had to do my eyebrows off camera because doing them on camera, baby, it just would have been stress. Okay guys, the first thing I'm gonna do is put my hair out my face because I don't know about y'all, but your hair can't be in your face. Hair cannot be in face while trying to do your makeup. It's just not gonna work, you know? First thing first, the key to anything when it comes to makeup is prepping your skin. And the first thing I'm gonna say is a good moisturizer, okay? If I can keep it so real with you guys, I know a lot of people say primers, but you don't really need a primer. But if you want a primer, you can use one. The one that I like to use is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer when I do use it, but I don't always use it. This right here, a good moisturizer is literally all you need to achieve a solid base. And baby, why am I almost out? Okay. And before you put on your moisturizer, guys, make sure you put on some SPF, your sunscreen. Put that on first and then finish off with your moisturizer. But I already put my SPF on, so this is me just putting my moisturizer on. And cool. So after we put on our moisturizer, it's time to get into that foundation, baby. My current go-to foundation is Makeup by Mario, which I just absolutely love. The formula is so good. It's like wearing makeup without wearing makeup, if you know what I mean. It's lightweight. It's medium coverage, but you can build it to full coverage. I'm wearing it in the shade 18W. And the first thing that I like to do is to just warm it up on my hand. So I do like a few pumps on my hand, beauty blender, and just tap it into my skin. Also guys, my beauty blender is kind of damp, so you just want to damp it a little bit. Mine's just damp because I just washed my brushes. So, and here we are just lightly tapping. By the way, when you're putting on your foundation and your concealer, which we'll get there, lightly tap. Don't rush it, okay? This is how we're gonna make sure that the product gets evenly distributed and it's really good for pickup / put down. You don't lose too much product. That's why I really like using a beauty blender. And what I'm gonna do right here is just literally tap it lightly. Honestly, foundation is it's literally what the name is, foundation. It's such an easy way to just start it, and it's the key to achieving a nice base, okay? I mean, that and all the other steps, obviously, but we're just lightly tapping around our nose. You don't want to miss those creases underneath our under eye, making sure that we're looking up, 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 because my under eye likes to crease. I don't know about you guys, but my under eye loves to crease on me really, really bad. So just making sure that we don't miss any spots, okay? Because I have hyperpigmentation, so I just like to really make sure that I cover up all my bases, okay? We're gonna go right over the eyelids too, okay? You need foundation on your eye as well, all right? and under your eye, inner corner, and underneath here, and into my hair a little bit, my hairline. That way it's all over. Scoot a little closer. Okay guys, so the foundation of my face is good. Now we have done our foundation and it is sitting like skin because we took our beauty blender and we just lightly tapped. I'm using just the end of the beauty blender. If you want technique right here, we're just gonna lightly tap with the end, okay? All right guys, now I'm gonna be going in with my concealer, and what I like to do with this concealer is to brighten my under eye, of course. We have to highlight, so this is what we use this concealer for. This is Bare Minerals Original Formula in the shade Light Medium 2.5W, if it will focus. Sometimes I also use the shade Medium Tan 3.5, but I decided to take it up a notch just because I like it really bright underneath there. That's just my preference. The whole point of this part is to brighten your under eye and to conceal it to give it that bright eye. So I go in the inner corner, both sides, and then I bring it down and out. And I kind of make just like a triangle underneath my eye. And again, I do that on the other side. And out, and I do an exclamation point on my nose. 1, 2, 3. Highlighting. Again, this whole point of this concealer is highlighting areas, and it kind of expands the area that you put the concealer in, especially with a bright concealer such as this one. And contouring defines and constructs and shapes. So like if you want to have high cheekbones or appear that you have higher cheekbones or give definition, that's the point of contouring. Highlighting is to highlight, just like the name, it says itself. We're gonna let the highlight / concealer sit on our face before we just blend it out. It needs to really get full coverage. As you see, I did 3 dots here, 3 dots there. And this is how you're really gonna get that bright under eye, by letting it sit for a little bit. So while we're letting it sit, we're gonna contour. What I like to use to contour is Fenty Beauty. These two are my absolute favorites. It is the Cream by Fenty Beauty in the color Teddy, and it's also Caramel Cutie Fenty Beauty. This is a bronzer, this is a cream. I use them together. First, what we're gonna do is contour with our cream. And you guys, I use it so much that it's almost out. It's just a brush that I got from Morphe, and I don't know the number, but you're just gonna take a nice, small enough brush to go in and contour. And you wanna keep the contour just up. You don't wanna take it all the way down, okay? Here is also where I like to, because of the shape of my forehead, kind of just contour that. And then we're gonna go in again on this side with the cheeks and contour here as well. Are you still here? Are you following along? If you are, leave a like, a thumbs up. So we are just contouring, and we're also gonna contour our nose, which I just like to go around where the bone is and right outside of that highlight, and give it a nice glide. And then this is what gives you the cute little button. You just make a little circle right here around that exclamation point. And we're gonna blend all that out momentarily. And so while we are putting on our contour and letting our highlight sit, guys, beauty blender along with our angled brush. First thing first, we're going to tap. When it comes to brushes, we're tapping. Just like we would with our beauty blender. We're not swiping up and down, we're literally just tapping. And this is how you're gonna get a nice blend. And we're tapping into the forehead, around our forehead. And after we tap, as you can see, I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush for my nose and just blend that out. And then I like to take my beauty blender and just blend it even more into the skin. Let's go ahead and blend out our concealer. This is the key to the flawless base, guys. You're going to lightly, when I say ever so lightly, light as a feather, tap your concealer out. So, you know how we were taught to, don't do that. Don't do that. Do this. Lightly tap. Lightly. Very lightly. First, you're gonna do the outer part of the concealer. If you guys see what I'm doing here, the method, we're doing the outer part. Then we're gonna go back in and do the inner part and go up. Okay? You guys see how bright it is under there? We love that. And the same thing here. We're tapping on the outer and bringing it out. And underneath the eye, and the inside of it. And we're gonna do our chin. And underneath where our contour is. And we are literally just blending that out very lightly. And then we're gonna do right here. And we've got our contour cream. Now, what we're gonna do, this is how you get that pretty soft, glam, glowy look, all right? We're gonna go in with our bronzer from Fenty Beauty. And we're going to take a brush, and this is the e.l.f. brush. This is the ultimate blending brush. And you can get an e.l.f. brush, you know, pretty much anywhere. I got this one from Kroger. And what I'm gonna do is tap this into my skin to lift that contour a bit with the bronzer. So it gives it even more of a nice glow. Now our contour was right here, so we're just blending that out along with the bronzer. And this way it's not going to be too sharp. And the forehead. Okay, guys. So now, this is what really sets the makeup off. We're going to take a powder puff. You can order these from Amazon. They're in my Amazon storefront. These are amazing, okay? Now my current go-to, I used to love Laura Mercier and I still love Laura. Shout out to Laura Mercier, love her down. She is the OG. But you guys, this one size is crazy, like amazing. I got it in translucent. I wanna try the pink powder version of this, but this one size is so good, you guys. I mean, I just absolutely love it. Now, what I like to do is take it, and after I took it off, put it in here, take my fingers, and what we're gonna do is tap a little bit of the excess off, start tapping, and we're immediately tapping. I don't even bake. I don't bake. We're tapping, especially that crease right there. We're tapping, we're tapping. We're tapping all the way. This is what's gonna give you that matte finish that you guys love, that I love, that we all love, okay? And we're going in again. And it's okay to go around that contour that's actually up your nose, because that actually gives it a very great contour to the nose. And we're just tapping in. We are tapping, 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 tapping. And even my forehead, I like to do a little bit of this setting powder. There. Okay. I'm gonna dust any excess off using a Flawless Face brush from e.l.f. and we're going to dust it off so that we blend it out and upwards. And for the bottom, because this is the only part I do somewhat bake, right underneath that contour, we're gonna leave that there. And then we're gonna go back in again with the bronzer. And warm up our forehead a bit. And now I'm taking again my Flawless face brush and swiping the excess off. I don't know if you guys can see, but the base is coming out so beautiful. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is one of my favorite parts, blush. Blush really ties it all in together. I know you guys are like, girl, where is the pretty, beautiful moment? And it's right here, okay? I'm gonna be using my Dior. We're just gonna go with some powder blush, the Dior blush, and we're going to get that in, lightly tap out the excess, smile, and keep it up here. Okay? And keep it up here. And I love blush. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a blush girly. And we're gonna blend that out. And look how it seamlessly runs into the contour. You know, you don't wanna be able to tell where your blush ends and where your contour begins. I put a little on my nose. I also like to add a little bit of highlight on the bridge of my nose. So I just take my finger and just right there. And my lip. I'm gonna put my lashes on and do my lip off camera and be right back. All right, guys, so I put my lashes on off camera and I really love these. These are the Velux Noir de Noir. Black is black finish. I don't know. These are fire. They look like I have my lashes done, okay? So I'm gonna be using the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury today. And just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna just like fan it out. But this is the end of how to achieve a flawless base. And I must say, 8 down, 8 down. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Comment below what you want to see next in the comments. Love you guys. Mwah.